Today we're going to use some of the Super Clean product that they sent me. The first one we're going to use is this absorbent material, and we're also going to do a scientific oil change with Blackstone Labs on the XJ. So let's see what happens. The folks at Super Clean were very gracious to send me all these products. So a shout out to Jessica in their social media department at Super Clean. So they sent me this cool sticker, nice hat, cool t-shirt, and I've got some spray aerosol degreaser, some all wheel cleaner, some regular degreaser, some foaming degreaser, and some absorbent. Now, according to the little flyer they sent, the absorbent is available at AutoZone. So what we'll do is we'll probably have some individual videos. The whole video may not be this, but there'll be a tidbit in each video to fulfill my obligation with Super Clean. Of course, I'll tell you my detailed analysis, and I'll give you my opinion on it, and we'll see if it is a good product. Oh, my oil changes are never clean. So we're going to put this to the test. Yep, I missed the oil pan. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how this Super Clean works. Now it says all we do is spread or pour absorbent on the spill, give it a few minutes to work and sweep it up. So that's what we're going to do. It's got a convenient pour spout. So let's see, it just says pour it on. So we're going to just pour a little bit like this. Make sure we get the edges. Make sure we get over here. All right, we're going to see how this does. We're going to let it wait about 15 minutes. It is almost 6 p.m. 15 minutes, we'll see what happens. Well, as you can see, it's been 15 minutes. It's getting dark. Got a light on there. So we're going to see how it works. My first impression is not too good. Sorry, Super Clean. It's got the consistency of like sawdust, and the clay stuff that I've used in the past. All right, this has been on here 15 minutes and it's just dragging it. It's not really good. It's not absorbing it hardly at all. Look at that. I know it's hard for you to see, but there's a lot of oil still there. Yeah, this isn't going to work worth a flip. So this is what it looks like when I finished. All that is stuck on there just with the oil, so as you see it, you got to really get down there, but it doesn't hardly pick up oil. I've used much better. Sorry, Super Clean. So this is the next day. You can see the residual of the Super Clean. Oh, come on, cat, move it. And then he probably thinks it's letter. So I put some of this regular clay stuff a few hours ago. We're going to see what happens. So you see what the clay did. The clay actually got the oil down into the, to me it's cleaner, into the grooves on the first time, whereas, and you don't see any residual clay on here. You see how it left residual of that stuff. I couldn't sweep it up last night, so it said only leave it on for a few minutes, but that was 15 minutes. So maybe if you leave it on longer, it would work better. This is where the clay was. This is, you know, it appears where the super clean was. Maybe it did do fairly well. It was just, you may have to just leave it on there a lot longer. Move out the way. All right, in this Blackstone kit, you see it comes with the return label already on it. So let's see what's in it. This is where your sample goes. Okay. And it's got something in here. Let's see what this is. So it does have a, look, an oil change certificate. That's kind of cool. But to stick on window clean. And it has this. That's probably an absorbent that goes in here. It's got just some pictures of their lab, looks like. And the paperwork you have to fill out to get it done and how you pay for it. So this says that for sampling, you dry for 15 minutes before sampling. It's okay if you can't, just make a note. Do sample in the middle of the drain stream. Though if you don't, that's okay. Do sample with a pump if you want to keep using the oil currently in place. Okay, so we'll need to unscrew the bolt, let it drain out. While it's draining, we'll take this and go whoop, fill it up. Oh, and after you fill this with oil, you seal it in here. Put that in there and then drop it in. So I'm going to run the engine for 15 minutes like the directions said. All right, so got my wrench, my ratchet, my container. I've got my 13 millimeter socket ready to go. It's hot. All right, you get your pan ready. Got my rag ready. Normally I would wear gloves. Well, no I wouldn't. But anyway, could be real hot, so you should wear gloves and eye protection. And we have this ready to go to midstream. Let's see if I can catch you some film. All right, pull. And real quick, midstream. There we go. Man, this oil filter's on tight. I don't remember tightening it that much. Whew, I don't know if you caught that, but it's kind of hard to take it off when you're tightening it and not loosening it. There we go. We're going to put that super clean to the test again, the absorbent stuff. When I last changed this oil, I used Haviland 1030 conventional, just like I'm using now, and I used a cheap Supertech filter because that's what I had. So this time I'm going the same oil because I still got some, but a much better Napa Gold filter. So I'm not using synthetic oil yet because I still have to do a rear main seal and an oil pan gasket on this, and synthetic oil leaks a little bit, so I changed the oil. It's about 3,500 miles on this conventional oil. Glug it all. Glug free pour. And these boxes are convenient because most Jeep XJs with a 4-liter use 6 quarts, whereas most gallon containers contain just 5 quarts. And you can also refill it, put your oil back in here for recycling. We're going to have another test for super clean. This time I put a generous amount, way more than I put the last time. So, and I'm also going to leave it a lot longer. I only left the last one 15 minutes. I'm going to leave this probably a couple of hours, and we'll see what happens. So now that I've got my oil lab sample, we are going to seal it up, fill the information out, give them the OCC number, and wait for the results. Okay, it's been about 4 hours, so let's see how Super Clean did. Let me sweep it up and we'll take a... Well, I did a little better, but it took off the surface oil, but did not penetrate into the concrete. To me, the clay works a little better than that. But this stuff sure is light. A little bit of wind throws it, blows it all over. So, I'll give you my opinion in a minute. All right, my final thoughts. The floor absorbent is okay at best. I'm not too much of a fan. It's real lightweight and easy to use, but it doesn't seem to me that it works any better than the clay type stuff that I'm used to. This is what I'm used to. Your regular old clay, kind of looks like kitty litter. This stuff's like $8 for a giant, like 30-pound bag of it. Whereas I'm not so sure of the price of the Super Clean. I did look at AutoZone today because they said that it was going to be sold at AutoZone, but I did not see it. So, it says that it is considerably lighter. I agree with that. It also says it's all natural and organic. It seems to be almost like wood shavings or wood chips. No silica, no asbestos, no lead. So environmentally, maybe this is a little bit better. Okay, so this is all ready to be shipped out. I'll ship this out tomorrow, and super thanks to Super Clean for sending me these this cool hat and the shirt and the other stuff I showed you. So hopefully I'll have a little bit better luck on the cleaning degreaser and the wheel cleaner. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Chris from Client Graphics sending me this cool sticker. And let's see what Blackstone is going to say about the Jeep XJ. Y'all have a great week.